Hey there, guys! What's up? I'm Mike. No shit. And today we're gonna be playing some Defiance because I really wanted to do it. Why do I wanted to do it? Why not? My first impression of the game. Played it for a while. Have things to say. Have things to talk about. Do I have a list? No. Am I doing it all from my head? Yes. So, what is Defiance? It's an MMO. But it's a special kind of MMO. It's a third-person shooter MMO. Was it done before? Sort of. Was it successful? Not really. Is Defiance perfect? No. But does it do certain things right? Hell yeah. Anyways, so before we go in, I would like to say that no, I'm not running this game with max settings. Why? Because I'm recording. Can I? Sure, but will it be better or worse? No. You usually want to play games on PC, and yes, this is on PC. This is not Xbox 360, not PS3 version. This is PC version. You really want to run these games at 60 FPS. The maximum you can run this game at 60 FPS. I don't know why it capped at 60, because I'm sure you can run it at more than 60, but unfortunately there's a cap limit for that, and there's VSync already included with it. So if you have a very bad machine, you will not be able to run it, and I suggest you buy it for PC, for Xbox 360 and PS3, not for PC. Since I have a decent machine, laptop, I can run it on nice high settings and record it with fraps at the same time. Anyways, let's get on with the game. Stop talking about my computer, Jesus. So yeah, this is full-time persistent, right? Anyway, it's full-time MMO based on the world of Defiance, which is also a TV show on Sci-Fi that premiered 2 weeks ago. And this is epic. Not 2 weeks, a week ago. Week and a day. We can. Oh, no, bugs. Bugs. They're attacking me. Oh, no. So as you can see, guys, full-on third-person MMO. You see me play this before. I posted a few vids of it up. And to be honest, I still can't believe that this game can be this much fun. And this is one of those games that I usually don't pick up because I love MMOs, but I really hate the progression system in many of them. I find them to be boring and way too over dramatized, and this game just does it right. I don't know what this game did to me, but I just can't stop playing it, and it happens very rarely to me at all. I mean, I'm playing this more than I play Halo. I haven't touched my Xbox in like a few weeks, except for Machinima and playing with friends. But otherwise, I really don't touch anything because this game just got me hooked. And yeah, there are mounts, or how I like calling them, vehicles, not mounts. This is a Mangoose ATV. It has a long ass name. I just call it my buggy because I like calling it buggy because it looks like a bug and it has a boost. Woo! Now, what this game does right is pretty much one thing. Third-person mechanic. That's what this game does right. Third-person shooter mechanic in a big open world where anything and everything can happen. There are bosses, there are mini bosses, there are big, huge, quote-unquote raid events. There are personal missions you can have. I think there are a few open right now. Yep, Liberate the Lost. All of these. This is basically a mission that sort of ties in with the story a little bit, or at least has some sort of implication with the story in the main TV series, and vice versa. Since the TV show and the game connected, there are a few overlaps in there. I wouldn't say they're huge overlaps, and I wouldn't say they're like relevant to the point where you're like opening your eyes and whitening your jaw, but they are nice and neat. There isn't really nothing negative about connecting the show to the game and vice versa. This is actually done pretty well in this game, even if it's not significant. The world that in the series feels extremely grounded to the world that's in the PC version of the video game. The aesthetics are there. The character interaction is there. Even though your character doesn't speak, you have your little buddy character. Pretty much it's a Cortana, but in more of a serious Sam 2 way. She's Natrixa who talks. Like, she's like snazzy little, whiny little, I don't want to say bitch character, but she like feels like she's extremely whiny. And the character itself, you have like 4 choices. You have a soldier, a survivor, a raider, and the 4th one I keep on forgetting. I just can't get my head around to what exactly it is. And you just spawn a vehicle. I mean, that's how kick-ass it is. When it comes to actual character progression, this game does a piss job at it. As I said, this game is not spot on. It's crap in terms of character progression. Why? Because you don't have any stats at all. Your weapons have stats, but you don't have stats. Even when you have your armor, it doesn't have any stats. It's called outfits. They don't really. I'm yet to see how this armor affects your character at all. For now, it just looks like an aesthetic look for your character. So I have like this armor as my deputy law outfit thing and city survivalist armor, but all of this is just an armor. It's not really. Oh, I think the last one was survivalist, something like that. The character type, but you can also pick only two races: a human, and you have this alien species with a big ass forehead, and it makes your eyes look like tiger eyes. So I call them tiger people, even though they look like human beings. The only difference is they have huge ass foreheads and they have like little white marks, like markings on a leopard. So yeah, in terms of gear, nothing at all. And same thing can be said about headgear. I have a few things for headgear, and obviously I want to wear my baseball cap because why not? Why not wear a baseball cap? You can co-op. You have competitive. The big difference is not really there. Obviously, when you play a co-op, co-op is for this looks kick-ass, but it's only for co-op missions. For player PvP missions, it's not really anything to go by in terms of on regular basis. So I'm just gonna outfit myself for PvP, I suppose. I mean, not a lot of difference here, not a lot of difference at all, and pretty much that's all. How it's paintball mask. But yeah, co-op, since I play PvE a lot. I don't play PvP at all. Oh wait, in terms of character progression, which you do have, besides getting powerful weapons, which is a lot, there's one thing that is like spot on, is like the amount of different weapons you can have. Like, it's not like type grenade launcher, shotgun, machine gun, sniper. There's like a lot of different variations of like biological weapons and weapons that change up your playstyle completely. But when you want to talk about character progression, the only thing you have is these. 4 different things. In the beginning of the game, when you create your character, you have a choice. Somewhere in the middle of the tutorial area, between 4 abilities. You can have cloak, duh, you get turned invisible. You have blur, it speeds you up and it makes your melee attacks better. You also have overcharge, it makes your assault damage better, so your weapons deal more damage. And you also have decoy, which is decoy. Did I say decoy? Decoy, which is a hologram. I obviously picked this wonderful little beautiful cloak ability because I plan to be a soldier, but it turned out that I'm better a sniper, especially because sniping, critical hits, headshots, perfect. When we get to combat, you will see what I mean by precision gaming. Like, this game is precise. It's not like Halo where 5 inches away from the head, it still counts as a headshot. Here, headshot is a headshot, and you get these abilities. Every ability has a little effect on it. Each ability has its own set of effects. 2 bars, so 2 lines away from the ability tree. This is the ability that has direct effect on this particular major ability, and every single one has the same thing. I'm not sure whether I can pick these later on, but for now I'm focusing on cloak. And this is it. All you do is just put points, which is called ego points, since the ego is the name of your Cortana-like character. Ego. Who doesn't have an ego, guys? Everybody has an ego, except in this game, it kicks ass. And you just put your points inside these tabs, and it makes you a better soldier and a better character, but it doesn't buff you. Like, there is no buff to health. In terms of, like, whenever you level up in other MMOs, you get a buff. Oh, you got 50 extra health because you level 7. Here, it's not like that. You actually have to buy this buff, and even then, not all buffs do that. Like, for example, some buffs do make your weapons stronger, but not to the point where you get like plus 10 damage or anything like that. That's probably what people will throw off a lot of people from this game, is because there is no character progression as they used to. Do I like this character progression? Honestly, no, I don't. I like to know that my character got stronger. I like to see the visual. I like when my armor matters. I like the outfits that force you to sort of get in this. Oh, there's some combat. I will get into it in a second. To get in this mood that get lost. As I said, third-person shooter all the way. So let's snipe this guy. Headshot. I like to see that my decisions and purchases of weapons and whatnot actually matter. Because right now, they don't. They don't matter at all. It's not even stats boosting. It's just, hey, this is the gun you got, and this is how you're gonna look. Go for it. Does it bother me that much? No. Would I love it to change, at least in some way? Yes. Yes, I would love to have it change.
Okay.
Also, you have to reload your weapons.
Are Alex and Brucey D. They'll have the codes locked up nearby. I doubt they're gonna just hand them over, so you may be in for a fight.
Yeah, shut up, bitch. I'm not talking to you. Yeah, this is one of those cat-like people that talk about tiger people. And, I just put it aside. In terms of hitboxes, this game has hitboxes. So if you shoot like 5 feet away from the enemy, ain't nothing gonna happen. I missed on purpose, by the way, obviously. Nothing is going to happen. There is no... Am I gonna reach that guy? No, I'm not. I did not reach that guy. But yeah, if you don't shoot the head right onto the head, nothing is going to happen. Also, there are a lot of enemies who are powerful, but usually the game it's not that hard. When you get swarmed, it gets hard. When you get powerful enemies, it's hard. You also need to control your burst fire. I'm using an MLMG, so there's a lot of spray and pray. But once again, might not be hard, but you do die, and you can revive yourself a few times by yourself. You don't have to like carry med kits. There's no potions. So if you're down, you're down. You have to wait either for the time somebody's gonna pick you up or respawn yourself. Every time you actually cause yourself to respawn to a checkpoint, you lose money. But that's not a lot. It's like 150 points at my level anyway. It's not bank breaking because you get money. You don't get a lot of them, and you get a lot of cool jobs. As I said, a lot of cool weapons. I'm just using my primary weapons to make my life easier. If I get the chance, I'll just switch around and show you different weapons and how they behave. So there are submachine guns, there are pistols, there are shotguns, everything you expect from a normal third-person shooter. It is Mass Effect-like, but I believe this is a bit better than Mass Effect in terms of third-person shooting. There is no cover system. No, there is not. There's roll, but just the combat itself feels much better. It feels less forced than Mass Effect's cover system. Even though in Mass Effect you don't have to take cover all the time, in this game there is no cover, so you have to constantly be moving around. You have to stray forward, backwards, whatever. Aim, don't aim. You can fire from the hip. Everything you expect from a Mass Effect game in an MMO environment without all the MMO doohickeys like, I would say farming. There is no farming in this game. I'm yet to farm anything, but there is a lot of static missions. A lot of static missions. What I mean by static, they're all the same. Every mission requires you to get something, protect someone, activate something.
I received Alex's code.
Blah, 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 blah. That's all it is. Get, activate, protect. It's like a trilogy of this game. There is nothing else you need to do. There are some side quests. If we go to a map area, there's a lot of racing, coastline course. You race your vehicles. There's a lot of kill 'em up quests, shoot 'em up quests, and there's also a lot of defense quests. What those very give variety to the gameplay, but when you do main missions and side missions like I do, they're all the same. Because I don't really like doing side useless. Well, I wouldn't say useless because you get experience, but I really do not like using. Hey, shield guy, missed him. Headshot. There you go. Now he's dead. I don't like doing these. They're not they're not pointless, but I don't like doing these forced, not story-related events. I don't like it. I just don't like it. I find them to be boring, even though they shouldn't be, and they're not probably in most of the cases. I don't like them. If you don't like them either, you're probably gonna have a lot of a hard time realizing why I'm doing the same thing over and over again. Why? And I'll tell you why. Because the combat is kick-ass. I mean, there isn't even one hiccup with the combat. I'm yet to meet a challenge. Yeah, meet a challenge that would force me to hate this so much. The combat system, not at all. Whatever poor things this game has, combat is muy beneficial. In terms of extra activities you can do, there is one big component of this game that for now is not activated. As in, it's not on the map right now because I can't see it. But there is things called arc falls, and they're also divided into different categories: defend, attack, survive. more or less. And what I'm telling you, Arc Falls is the best part of this game. Why? Because it forces 20 people to come together, or as many people as you can, or as you want, and get together and kick ass of robots, skull, of robots, bugs, raiders, and you get crazy ton of loot. There's a lot of bosses. If you've seen the content I put out before with this game, two boss fights, both of those were Arc Fall missions.
Get to that hub and I'll download the
Blah,
data.
blah, blah, blah,
then
blah.
we'll blow these raiders' secrets
Yeah.
out of the damn water.
I see,
Okay.
I'm cloaked.
I'm sending the code to your ego.
Nope, missed him. Yeah, since it's not a console, I turned off auto aim completely. I do not like playing with auto aim in these type of games at all. So forgive me if I miss a lot, but I am not being helped by the software in the game to guide me by the hand. Everything I do is manual, because this is PC and the mouse is yes, because you can't do this. See, you can't do this with a controller. By the way, controls are good. I'll get into the inventory a bit later because I want to kind of finish off the point that I was making from before, and kind of wedge myself into character creation, even though I missed that part I should have done in the beginning. But character creation is piss poor. It's piss poor. There is no sliders for anything. You can't create your own character. You will look like someone else. I'm not only guarantee it. I'm willing to bet money on it. That's how much. I don't like bashing this game, but I just have to say these things. This is not a review. I don't want you guys to take it as a review. It's just first impressions of what this game is about and how it behaves. Especially with somebody who's quote unquote, I don't want to say seasoned game person, but I do play games enough to know the difference between what a quality product is and what a half-assed game with some kick-ass points. And this is, in a matter of speaking, a half-assed game. But it's fun half-assed game, and I'm really intrigued by it. So I will leave you with that little ball of goodness. In terms of character creation, as I said, nothing at all. Piss poor character creation. I would not look second time. I wouldn't even bother creating anything because I would look like someone else. Change your hair, change whatever. You look like someone else 100% of the time. In terms of inventory, this is where it's gonna get interesting, and also weapons.
We're connected. I'm starting the transfer.
Okay, now I have to defend. So let me just go into the entire gun thing. Lots of guns. This is gonna keep you going with this game for a very long time. And since this game constantly being updated by the series, since they're connected, as I said before, there is no reason why to stop playing this game, even if there is nothing else left for it. If it's just for the guns, it's just worth playing it. Not only is the gunplay, as I said, it's just plain amazing. There is a lot of variation of the game, and I'm gonna change up my usual game style and switch to a different weapon right now, kind of hide because I'm gonna talk about the UI in a bit, but it's just let's use this submachine gun. Why not? Weapon switching is a bitch. So here we are using a submachine gun. Is it effective? Hell yeah. Do I like playing with it? I like my guns to be big. Because I'm a big boy. I'm a big boy. Big boy. I have big things. You know, all men like big guns. Let's kill that guy. Oof. Run away. What I do not like is that the fact that when you pick up two weapons, there's no way to see them on your back. No way to see them on your back. A little, sorry about that, guys. There was some technical difficulties. I kind of slipped and fell on my chair, on my ass. But yeah, in terms of guns, it's sad that you can't really see anything on your back, even though some guns are you can't put them in the back. I would love to see my sniper rifle on my back right now, or my submachine gun in my holster when I'm not using it. But unfortunately, that's not the case. This gun is actually reminiscent of MP5 from Black Ops or Call of Duty, of any other ugly game you guys have played like that. I mean, I have nothing against Call of Duty, but in terms of inventory and the guns, I really would like to go to inventory, but I'm in the middle of combat, so let's just take care of the combat portion of the game and kind of crouch here, and I'll get into the inventory. The inventory is great in terms of being crap. Not only do you have not enough room, but whenever you try to pick something up, it doesn't tell you right away that you don't have enough room in your inventory. you pick up the thing and something else gets destroyed inside your inventory. I'm not sure whether it was done on purpose or not, but that's what I've noticed. I can pick up something and go to the store and sell it. However, I don't know how it got in there if I only have 20 spots. So something must have gotten deleted inside inside my inventory. And then I'm like, what did get deleted again? What did get deleted again? I don't know. I'll pick this up later. So this is where it comes when I begin to doubt this game was made for PCs to begin with. This UI is made, it's tailor-made for consoles. So if you're a PC player and you're having trouble with the UI and the inventory spaces and whatnot, you're not alone. It's like that for every single PC player out there. Because even this, the presets, there is no way to switch between loadouts with a button on the keyboard. I haven't found it yet. If you guys know what it is, if somebody plays and you know what it is, tell me, because I have no idea. For the sake of using different weapons, I'm going to use a rocket launcher and this shotgun. Triple barrel. So if you guys ever played Doom 2 or Doom 3, you know what I mean by double barrel shotgun. Kick ass. And once again, as I said, the missions revolve around protect, defend, whatever. There isn't anything else that actually diverses this game from its standard bullshit stuff. There you go, destroyed it.
Okay, the connection.
Reload times are kick-ass. They're so long, it's not even funny. Some weapons are completely useless and probably shouldn't have existed. Like that. Did I kill him? No. He just hurt a little bit. Yeah, there you go. No, he's dead. Reload times are atrocious on this weapon. As I said, gunplay is fun no matter what weapon you use, but it doesn't mean the weapons can't be frustrating like shit. And another thing that keeps this game going besides the fact that it's nice gameplay is the fact that you can upgrade your weapons. I'm yet to do so. I don't know how to upgrade my weapons at all. And see, I died, so I can respawn in some faraway area, and you will see the effect that it has. I got 180 points down, 180 meters away. This game is in meters and kilometers. I have no idea why, but I love it because I'm European and I'm used to it. Easy, you just run in, jump in. You can squash people with your vehicle as well. I would say that probably the weakest link in this game is obviously these side missions and the fact that you can't customize your character. I do love, however, the fact that there are side quests that you can take, stated previously, but they're not really, they don't really have to do anything with the story whatsoever, at all. And the mission rewards, besides it, the mission rewards are crap too. Sometimes you get a really cool weapon, like I just now got a submachine gun. Let me see what it's all about. Blast rifle. I think that's what SMG. This is what I got. So we already saw me play with an SMG. But this is a different one. This is one that fired bullets, not plasma balls like the blue plasma balls from before. When it comes to actual moving around, the game is really smooth. The graphics are not the best, but the game is really nicely, well, artistically done. Even though some things are muddy, like this wheel, if you can see, you know it's not even made to look like a. It's made to look like a wheel, but everything else is painted on. There is no character detail, and even if there was, I mean, look at it. Everything is squared. I mean, it is an MMO, so you have to give it that at least some sort of point. But I'm just saying that could have been much better. Fire is alright. I mean, it's a sprite, and it's not really anything that exciting. I think Brutal Doom has it done really nicely. Sometimes you also don't know what to do. It takes a while for characters to actually get in with a questing and whatnot. But as I said, you can go to the map and pick up some side missions, as you can even mention them as side missions, and they actually run in sequence in order, and you can complete a set of them and get a better loot by completing a set of them all at once and whatnot. In terms of character creation, said that before. I don't know. I'm coming back to that. PvP, I have not tried it yet, so I cannot speak about PvP at all. What else this game got going on for it? I don't really think there's anything else besides the gunplay and inventory and whatnot. Obviously, I'm not gonna use every single gun I have in my inventory, but I'm using my primary weapons. And the loot, it comes in white, green, purple, gold, and orange, I think. Which is a standard for MMO, nothing special in that regard. Oh, hello. Missed. Fuck. In terms of shields, they're alright. Besides that, there's nothing else to think about this game. This is my first impression. Would I recommend it for you to buy like right now? You know, if you like the show, if you think the show is FUN, and if you think that you can handle playing a kick-ass third-person shooter with little tidbits of MMO and mediocre side stories, sure. What I haven't talked about is a main storyline, and it's pretty piss poor as well. There's absolutely nothing memorable about it. The reason why I know is because it's literally simplistic. It's one road to hell. Or heaven, depends how you look at it. I think it's just a really simplistic story. There's no substance to it. You work for a guy, you're an arc hunter. What you do, you find bits and pieces of this advanced fallen technology that fell from space. The game, the story's premise, the game's and the series premise is that I'm gonna make this jump. Is that alien species got their planet destroyed, and within this alien species there's a lot of different alien sub-factions that all came together as an alliance, much like the Covenant. But their worlds got destroyed or some bullshit like that. They came to Earth, and Earth obviously did not like that. There was like a little war going on, and then there's something, the Arcs, which I think was the name of the transport that the alien species used. I'm gonna make it. No, I'm not gonna make it. So these arcs started to fall down, and these aliens brought with themselves terraformers. And what happened is that I got missions. Great. What happens? These terraformers, being wonderful little bitches they are, they terraform the entire Earth. So earthly cities are gone, buried underneath the terraformers' place, and they brought their own fauna and things like that. And generally speaking, they fucked up Earth. And now you have like 7 different alien species living on this planet, and all fighting different things. They're like robot aliens who want to kill everybody. There are these aliens who look like elves. There are dwarf aliens. So guess what? This is pretty much in a fantasy MMO and a story set within a sci-fi universe, using a very nice connecting dot between this fantasy and sci-fi feel. Go watch the show on Sci-Fi Channel. You know what I mean. It's pretty cool. Follows 2 main characters. I'll be honest. I'm in love with the characters. I love the show and the game. If the show wasn't around and this game was marketed by itself, it would not do good at all. I don't know how the game's doing now, but hey, lens flare, digital virus. But I don't know how this game would have done without the show, and how much of the show you have to watch to get into the game. I got into the game easy because I'm a sci-fi guy. I'm extremely easy to get into the sci-fi, but some people might not be that at all. So with this, I'm just gonna leave you and say this is it. This is Defiance. If you have any questions, please ask me. I hope you guys enjoyed this more or less. Hopefully my voice got through to you, and I wanted to do more jokes, but unfortunately that was not the case with today. Anyway guys, thanks for joining me. This was Mikey. I don't know how I'm going to call this, but what I'm going to call this is probably going to be something silly. Thanks guys, peace out.